The Emotional Calendar. Understanding seasonal influences and milestones to become happier, more fulfilled, and in control of your life. By John R. Sharp, M.D. Narrated by Arthur Morey. Copyright 2011 by John R. Sharp, M.D. This unabridged audiobook is published by arrangement with Times Books, an imprint of Henry Holt & Company, LLC, and was produced in the year 2011 by Tantor Media Incorporated, which holds the copyright thereto. Author's Note: This book covers a lot of ground, incorporating material from neuroscience and psychoanalysis, meteorology and earth sciences, as well as anthropology and sociology. I am a psychiatrist and neuropsychiatrist, which means that, unlike psychologists, I am also a medical doctor. So my areas of expertise are in psychiatry, psychopharmacology, brain science, and general medicine. I confess that I am not a meteorologist or a sociologist, nor am I an expert on geophysics or on the seasonal or cultural differences we find around the world. I am fortunate, therefore, to have worked with a very talented team of researchers and editors in the creation of this book. They helped me gather information on a range of topics from circadian rhythms to Arctic exploration. We drew from primary and secondary sources, including original scientific research in peer-reviewed journals and published works by subject authorities as well as the popular media. All our sources are carefully cited. Our practice is to identify the source in the body of the text, surround in quotation marks any material taken directly from the source, and provide complete citation information in an endnote. My team and I also conducted dozens of one-on-one interviews, some with patients of mine who agreed to tell their stories for my book, some with people we found through our personal networks or the media, and some with subject matter experts. My patients are Brian, Elizabeth, Emma, Gloria, Simon, and Thatcher. The non-patient interviewees are Alice, Greg, Jenny, Jim, Julia, Lauren, Linda, Marie, Rachel, and Steve. The experts are Betsy Bassett, Shirley Morrissey, Susan Mortweet Van Scoyoc, and Jane Rupley. I have been careful to designate my relationship with each individual mentioned in the book. To protect the identity of the many people who spoke with my team about their experiences, I have changed the names and identifying details about my patients and most of the other interviewees. The only exceptions are Bill and LaDonna Bates, Cass Collins, and Allison Ewald, whom I called by their real names because they have spoken or written publicly about their experiences, and their work may be a resource for my readers. All of these individuals have given me permission for their stories to be told and their real names to be used. I should also add that because I maintain my private practices in Boston and Los Angeles, the interviews are skewed somewhat toward New England and California seasons and weather. My team and I have done our best, however, to offset these area-specific stories with research from all over the country and, indeed, all over the world. Introduction. To be interested in the changing seasons is a happier state of mind than to be hopelessly in love with spring. George Santayana, Reason and Art. For many years, my wife and 2 daughters and I spent as much of the summer as we could at our cottage on the beautiful island of Nantucket, off the coast of Massachusetts. I would commute from Boston, where I maintain my practice, sometimes getting away for long weekends to spend more time by the ocean with my family. A psychiatrist's workload is often lighter in the summer months, especially August, when students are away and many patients are able to take some vacation time and try to leave their troubles behind them. The fact that people are a little less in need of psychiatric help in the summer gives us a clue to the importance of the time of year to people's emotional well-being. I, for example, usually feel good at the beginning of the summer. When I was on Nantucket especially, I rarely felt gloomy or out of sorts. I lingered about in the morning, went to the beach for lunch, took a run, and most often prepared a barbecue dinner. Of course, we weren't completely carefree, but sometimes it felt pretty close. I knew I was lucky to be able to enjoy that
Sample complete. Ready to continue?